Rintinsi.
Victory Death Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full episode review. And today we are going to be watching the pilot episode of One Tree Hill. The episode that has started it all for this show. So many people are crazy about this show. Some people consider this as like the greatest high school teen drama show of all time. And you never know, right? Because I've never seen this show. So I would actually want to see it just from that hype alone. Because in my mind, My So-Called Life, the 1995 TV show with Claire Danes, will forever, ever be as the greatest teen high school drama show of all time. Excuse me. My So-Called Life, Degrassi, and even though Degrassi is pretty unrealistic, but Degrassi, you gotta put it up there just for longevity. Like, Degrassi is literally a span of stories happening from characters from generations to generations for about 40 years now. Almost half a century. Think about that. Almost half a century of stories of Degrassi. For that, you gotta put it up there. RenegadePress.com is up there so high for me. And I know a lot of people don't know what that is, but RenegadePress.com is a Canadian high school teen drama show about Indigenous people in high school. Or the main two characters are Indigenous people and them living off of the res and them going through high school and going all through all these situations and starting a website that can help teenagers deal with bullying, diseases, love, all this stuff, anything you can possibly think of that you would go through in high school. They did that. So to put One Tree Hill up there is a lot. That is a lot of credibility, and I cannot wait to see if this holds up to what it is. Now, granted, by the time I watch this episode, or I say by the time, I've already seen season 4, episode 13 of One Tree Hill. I watched it for the YouTube channel, which should be up. I'm going to put that one up before this one. And I watched it with one of my best friends, Noor, who absolutely loves the show. She's a diehard fan. She goes crazy for it. And this show really comes off, and again, we're going to see with the pilot episode, but from that episode that I saw, it really comes off as a Degrassi episode, only the characters are conscious enough to know that they're on a TV show, so they act very flamboyant. They do all these things. It's very weird. It's interesting to say the least. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this is One Tree Hill, episode 1, season 1. This episode is 42 minutes and 30 seconds long. If you would like to watch this episode with me, I'm pretty sure you can try the CW, because this originally come on the CW, which that's something we should talk about as well during this episode, because the CW is like worthless now. There's like not any good shows on the CW. So yeah, let's get started with this episode. I'm going to start this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second delay. I swear. It's a second delay every time. Okay. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot. This is like, what, early 2000s or mid 2000s, where music like this were like, dude, this is all I listened to. Middle school, high school, this is all the music I listened to. Wait, I know that actor. I know that actor. Whoa, I know all these actors. Where is he from? That guy in the suit, he's from the movie Held Up that I grew up watching all the time. That's starring Jamie Foxx and Nia Long. This better not be like a Friday Night Lights type of thing. I've never even seen Friday Night Lights. Okay, someone actually dunked it. That's nice to see. I'll tell you what, the way they're shooting this basketball game, it's cool. I like it. I like how they're shooting this. It would have been really bad if they would like him shooting and then just cuts to the basket and then a basket just going in. I hate it when they do that in shows. It's rude. What's the score? How's there only one black dude on the school? Oh no, there's two. Is he really playing that bad? I thought he was playing good. It's all right. Take this as a learning experience. So disrespectful. Oh my god. Shooting like fucking Westbrick out there. I like how people are actually dunking. That's pretty cool. Like actual basketball stuff is happening. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, what a lazy pass. Oh, I think he traveled. Oh, I think he traveled. I think he traveled a little bit earlier. Oh, I wish I could go back. Ooh, I think he traveled. When he like dragged that foot and he hesitated his dribble, he traveled. It was either you could call it travel or he carried. You can call it either or. That ref. Hey, hey, yeah. Oh, hey. Who is on this bus? Any adults? Dude, what? You stole a school bus? Hey! Yo, the music! Yo, this music's lit so far in the show. I was just telling Nora, I was like, yo, just from watching that season 4 episode, I'm like, this show would really benefit from having Dashboard Confessional on this show, right? That would be amazing. And then pilot episode, there's Dashboard Confessional. I love this song, by the way. It's called Hands Down. Oh, dude, what is. Are you serious? Wait, why is she almost hitting somebody? I have a feeling nothing's gonna happen to them, especially if they're able to just steal a freaking bus with no consequences. I love the music. Yeah, I used to listen to this shit all the time in high school. But why does she almost hit him? I watch where you're driving. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, watch. Ain't gonna do nothing. What do you mean not be reprimanded? What? What is this bullshit? You talking about these players are not reprimanded? They're a team. They should all be punished. What are you talking about? Bro, get out of here. Some bullshit. Those teenagers should get a lot worse. Granted, I know they're teenagers, right? You can't throw them in jail. You could definitely put them in juvie, though. 100%. Let them do some community service. They literally got a slap on their wrists. One Tree Hill, my ass. The show should be called White Privilege on the Tree Hill. I'm going to tell Nora I'm watching the pilot episode. Yeah, she is alright. That's about it. Shoot for teams. Remember that back in the day. That's your mom? Why is everyone just freaking attractive? It's just can't get no normal looking people. Is this a restaurant? I gotta find another actress to do this. You talking fast, it shouldn't only just assimilate that you're annoying. There's got to be other mannerisms that you can use towards your character. This is just cliche how she's acting, or I guess like a character trope. Who is this guy? Wait, he looks familiar too. Where have I seen him from? Dude, everybody is from somewhere on this show. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, this guy, he's a drunk. Apparently the coach is a drunk too. Yeah, seems like it. What? Just what? Because he's not on the birth certificate? It's still his son. Oh, wait. But is he not his birth father? I'm confused. Drive? He was drinking. This guy's about to have a Dennis Rodman story. Anyone who doesn't know, Dennis Rodman was just working at the airport, and someone saw him like, "Hey, you should play basketball." He's like, "Okay." It is what it is. Dude, I love this music. This is all I listened to in high school and middle school. Y'all don't understand. This was a time, bro. This is a literally a forgotten era that no one remembers anymore. Or people remember it. They just never talk about it. The era of Yellow Card, Simple Plan, My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy. Oh, Fall Out Boy. It's like my top 5 favorite group of all time, favorite artists of all time. Loser Rock. Okay. Everything else was whatever, right? Everything he said, whatever. The Loser Rock is where I take offense. And of course, him calling her a bitch. This guy looks familiar too. I don't want to IMDb these characters. I learned a long time ago. Don't do that when you're starting a new show. And you're just, especially if it's like an older show, and you're like, where is this person from? Where's this person from? You do that, then you're gonna see how many episodes they've been in, and you don't know if they've been killed off or they've been canceled or whatever. It kind of ruins it a little bit. So, I guess I'm just stuck not knowing until the show's over, unless I'm just not interested in watching any more episodes. There's two Scots. So here's the thing. I want to know. I want to know if women are so attracted to men who look like this. I'm sure. I'm sure they still do, right? But this was like a thing in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. White guys who look like this. Girls in my high school would go crazy. I don't think that's the case anymore. I'm sure you can get a guy who looks like this now, put him out there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to find him attractive, right? But he's not going to be like, like he's like that sex appeal is not in anymore. What? Why? Because there's two black people he was with? Racist. Is this a basketball show? I was not expecting that. He's walking away towards the light. That's hilarious. It's so overly dramatic. Yeah, I'm willing to bet my entire life if this show would have came out today, it wouldn't have done well. This is a show that's like it can only exist in this era. I want to say it's almost like Clueless in a sense where it's like, kind of just timeless in its own, but it itself can exist in other eras, but only within. Well, what am I trying to say? Maybe it's not like Clueless because Clueless can exist in any era. You can drop Clueless today and say like this took place in the '90s, and it can just live there again. But I feel like if you were to remake this show, or maybe even if no one ever seen this show and you would have dropped what it is now and put it on the CW or HBO Max or whatever, I don't feel like it would be that successful. I feel like it would last like one or two seasons. I think the reason why the show has such a following and people were crazy about it is, again, I feel like it personifies everything about this era of the early 2000s, mid 2000s in America, especially for the white teen, for the white teenager. The music, the way people were dressed, the sex appeal, the like it's just you don't see this anymore on TV and in movies. Like just watching this is taking me back. Yeah, why wouldn't you? That can't be his mom. She's literally your age. What is going on? If anything, he kind of looks older. So weird. The lighting is weird too. Everyone just has the perfect hair rim light, the rim light on their hair. The sun's coming from both directions. As a parent, first off, you're doing basketball so you can just have something to do, meet some new people, go out, get out of the house. Why? Takeaway shot. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. Why would this matter? Look at the town you guys live in. It looks like it's populated by 3,000 people. You can't truly be like a number top five recruit school or whatever. Or you know what I'm trying to say? You clearly can't be a top ranked high school team. There's no way. Not at a school that small. And to be thinking like that, I mean, to be at a school that small and then hoping to get a scholarship, the absolute best you're going to be able to do is like Division freaking 2 basketball. State championships? How? And then my friend Nora told me this takes place in North Carolina. You're not making state in North Carolina. There's no way. Not with that. Not with that squad you guys got. Again, I know it's supposed to be a show. It's not supposed to be that realistic, but I'm just saying. Why would I do that if it's a free throw? This guy's a dumbass. Why would someone cover me on a free throw? What? What are you talking about? Okay. Can I have my ball back? What are you doing? What an idiot. Boy, like Kobe Bryant, he didn't flinch at all. Are we gonna end the episode like that with them just playing basketball? So I watched that episode of season 4. I mentioned that earlier. Where are these characters? I see like a few of them, but the rest of them, I'm like, where are they? I know they're Ravens. It's a joke. I don't know what they're called. Why not? I'll just look it up. Educate myself. That's what my dad always told me. Like, you want to know something? Look it up. The plural for raven is ravens. Ravens, yeah. Just add an S at the end. Didn't she say a crow? A plural for a crow is like something else, like a martyr or something? I said a plural for crow is crows. What the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm looking up all this stuff. Whoa. I gotta charge my phone. Yeah, she knows it. I'm very confused if that's his actual dad or not. Technically, it is. Well, she's having a bad day. Her car just broke down. He's doing great. Okay, yeah. I can't believe her boyfriend just let her left her there. That's hilarious. I would offer her a ride. What, better than all the 3,000 people that you've known in your city? How tall is this guy? I wonder if he's tall. Can I look him up? I think I could look him up. Let's see how tall this dude is. I know how I cannot spoil it for myself. I'm going Wikipedia and do it that way. Is that him? I don't know if that's him. I think this is him. Oh wait, yeah, that is him. Yeah, real feature at Division 2. He's 5. Okay, so he's 6 feet. It said he's 5'12". There's no 5'12", so it's just 6 feet. No. So he's 6 feet. He's already undersized. He's really undersized. Unless you're a point god like Chris Paul, I don't really see much of any future for him. Well, let me not say that, right? If Spud Webb can do it, anyone can, right? As long as you put in the work. Why is she thinking? What? What is she thinking about? Is this it? How much time is left? It's like 12 minutes left. Your girl. Are you finished? What are you talking about? These little stories that are happening in a small town is absolutely hilarious. There's so much wrong with that statement. What? What a dumbass. This is name from now on, dumbass. What you call everything, I call nothing. Wait, who was that? Wait, that wasn't the girlfriend. So that's like his uncle, but not really his uncle. You're just there so much they just call you uncle. That's like the worst. He's been friend zoned so hard that her kids call him uncle. Think about that. Think about how bad that is. Holy crap. Whoa, I never thought about that. You've been friend zoned so hard, your kids call you uncle. That's crazy. What? Are they gonna make out? This show is weird. This is a weird pilot. I'm sure people ate this shit up, bro. I can tell. Understandably. You don't look quick though. And that means you are threatened. What? Whoa, whoa, where did this crowd come from? Hey, it's a small town, right? People got nothing better else to do. What did Joe Barrow say about Cincinnati? They're like, Joe, is it hard to not be, you know, such urges to go out with COVID going around? I'm like, no, not really. Not much to do in this in this city. Hey, yo, the soundtrack on this pilot episode is crazy. Hey, I think that's why this show probably people love it. It's the soundtrack. Well, I know some people. I know Nora said she loves the characters too, but mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Soundtrack. The soundtrack low. No, I'm not even gonna say low key. The soundtrack goes hard. Yo, that would have been crazy if you would have broke his ankle right there. I feel like you have to be a teenager in order to take this serious. There's no way you. There's no way any adult can watch this episode and be like, just so cold hearted, like, oh my god, this is so tense right now. It's so funny. Yo, he's lighting your ass up like Steph Curry, bro. The music, man, the music. This episode alone cost like millions. It must have cost millions to make. The leasing of the soundtrack must have been crazy. Well, then again, I think at this time, Dashboard Confessional wasn't as big as a band as they were, especially now. Um, whoa, foul, foul, redo, my ball. You're gonna be like Michael Scott. You're gonna call the game quit. But we about to see some white man can't jump type of basketball being played here, or better yet, what is it? Above the rim. Anyone seen that movie? Yeet. Oh, look, she's turned on now. She's turned on. This show's hilarious. And Nora said this show is like realistic. Get out of here. Degrassi's more realistic than this show. Now, he's lighting you up like Steph Curry, man. You have to press him. Okay, he got the Harden. Get him with the step back. Okay. With the mellow fadeaway. That was a little bit underwhelming. Of course he was going to hit that. This episode would low key be trash without the music. I stand by. I stand by that so hard. Well, they're depressed now. They're like, we got nothing else to do. The game's over. So disrespectful. She kind of looks like Ali Mashaka, only slightly less pretty, but she's still pretty. This music is so good. I'm texting Nord now about it right now. She agreed with me. She said the music is king. Oh, was that the girls' team? Interesting pilot. The music made that entire pilot. I would give it a 7, maybe like a little bit higher than a 7, maybe close to an 8, just on the music itself. I would honestly give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. I would give it an 8 just on the music alone. Like, this is totally just this episode would just bring you back to 2004, 2005, like just that era of music, like alternative music and all that stuff. TRP Productions. Wow. Tolland Robinson Productions. Wow. That's old school. I think all that used to, like some old Nickelodeon shows used to have that too. Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah, because they own all that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, not a bad episode. But again, just based on the music in itself, I think the characters are pretty straightforward. You know, you clearly have your antagonists and your protagonists and things of that nature, but I think what's good about it is you can see the dynamics each character has. It's almost like a bubble, right? Like a bubble diagram. This character knows this character, and this character has this type of relationship, but then this character also has conflict with this character for this reason. And I feel like that bubble diagram is like everybody, and I see why this show went on for so long. It was like 7 to 8 seasons, and I see the potential it has. Normally, the rule I like to say is a pilot episode will let you know the potential that a season has, and that entire season will let you know the potential the entire series has. So this entire first season, I can tell there's going to be some drama. People are going to eat up. They're like, ooh, look at this, ooh, look at that. And then I feel like the music just on this episode alone, I feel like there's more of it, more of that good music that I love so much, that I grew up to. And because of that, I want to watch the second episode just on the music alone. I couldn't care less about these characters, but I can see the dynamics of the characters. I can understand it. I can appreciate that there's going to be conflict with everyone. I am also a little confused on if that guy is like his real dad or not. I think that is his real dad, but he was just never there. Yeah, I think that is his dad. I don't know why that was so confusing to understand beforehand. I think it was confusing because a lot of people who are gossiping about it didn't know the situation and didn't know the full story. So for that reason, they shouldn't talk about it. But yeah, interesting. I still don't understand. I'm highly surprised this is about a basketball, but also from that season 4 episode that I watch, it almost seems like this is a completely different show in a sense. I feel like this show is really going to lose itself within its drama, characters, romance, teen romance stuff, and not really focus on, one, it's not going to focus on basketball anymore, and then two, I don't think it's going to focus on, well, I feel like it's still going to focus on like the relationships and stuff like that, but maybe not so much focus on like being from a small town trying to make it out. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong on that, because that season 4 episode did kind of have that in it a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. I will definitely watch episode 2. Maybe I'll watch that one with Nora if she's willing to come back. So yeah, that is the episode. Please let me know what you guys thought about it. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Do you love One Tree Hill? Are you crazy about it? I'm crazy about the music. I'll say that much. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. But until then, I will see you on the next one. Victory or death, Starfighters.
Victory or death!